Okay, and boop. How's it going, guys? Oh, right, I gotta silence my phone. Okay, now we can start the stream. I keep reaching for my PS4 controller. Forgot to bring my monitor over next to the TV. All sorts of stuff I'm messing up today. You're mostly here. Yeah, you said you just finished some work, so make sure the mic is on. Game's playing music. Awesome. Well, we've got a doozy of a stream today, don't we? Let's watch some character interactions. Had a scare before the stream started. TV was not picking up the HDMI signal, and I had to mess around with it a few times before I could get it to work. I was worried that I'd done something to the Switch itself, because the PS4 worked just fine. But I got it figured out. I think the signal had just gotten caught in the Roxio, and that needed to be turned off and back on again. Okay, so we've got a bunch to do today. We've got to mess with classes. We've got to check inventories. We've got to do some exploration and check out the social links. So first off, I'm going to look at classes. What is this extra one? Oh, it's just monk. Okay. Alright, Claude has his unique class. Welcome to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Paladin, that's what the thing is. Lawrence is good. Currently a grappler. Raphael's currently a grappler. Hey, Jojo. Can become a War Master. I have one Master Seal. Extra crit, nice. Master Grappler and then class up. 32 EXP left to go. Okay. Hang on, I'm going to check and see. Item shop does have Master Seals. I can buy as many advanced seals as I want now. 15k. I think I have some bullion, actually. I have characters with seals on them. Alright, convoy, there should be. Aha! Alright, I have 6 Master Seals. Alright, Ignatz is an assassin. He has nothing else that he can rank up to in Master. Lysithea. Oh, is Lysithea a Gremory? She is! His current class is not mastered. Almost there. I guess we'll master that class for her as well. Marianne's a dancer. She doesn't have anything left to do there. What does Hilda need to become the Great Knight? Have your armor A or higher, riding B or higher. I'm close enough to mastering Warlock that I might as well. I'm going to have to do some grinding to get myself safe again, too. Oh, Leone, Bow Knight. I like her as a Lance Knight. I guess the Bow Knight isn't necessary. Oh, Bernie. Oh. Right, I left her behind a little. Bernie's fine. Dorothea. I'm not using Dorothea. Alright, Petra can't do anything. Okay, so we're not ranking anybody up yet. Raph and Lysithea need to master their classes. Okay, got a silver sword. Cursed Ashia sword, which is we're not using, storing that. Got a Hexlock shield, which is cool. Signal of Impossible Resilience. This weapon was crafted using forgotten knowledge. She's also lagging a bit because she isn't a deer, so she missed the reunion fight. That's true. We did gain a bunch of levels in that fight, you're right. Store the speed ring. She's good. I should probably buy some concoctions and replace all these vulneraries. What concoctions have I got? I've got two sets of concoctions. How many do I need? Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. I'm going to say 9 things of concoctions because Raph's going to be in the middle of it. Oh, well, I'm thinking of it. Okay, I'll swap those around. Well, why did I give one to him? Oh, well, we have spares. Do I want to give Petra a second one? Might as well. I've got the spares. Hilda's going to be up in people's faces, too. I'll leave her as is. You like to think Claude sent word to Gerald's mercenaries to come to the monastery, which is why I had them in the fight despite the nap. I suppose so. Oh, you know what? I can probably refine that hammer. Let's see about this. Yeah, Killing Edge Plus. What can she do to the Levin sword? Arcane Crystal. Extra range. You know what? Sure. Why not? Extra hit, a little bit of crit, extra durability. Ooh. Maximizes hit. Nice. Might as well. Why not? It just costs smithing stones. Oh, ups it to a silver sword. Nice. Will attack twice when initiating combat. Ooh. Ooh, the weight doesn't matter much then. I guess it does because... Oh, that's sexy. Oh, that's sexy. Is that worth it, guys? Is the Brave Sword worth it? I gotta know. Because that looks sexy, but it just works the way gauntlets do. Okay, so it's double swings, then opponent gets to go, then I get to go again? Because gauntlets, you get to swing twice. Okay, so it's just a gauntlet version of the sword. I'm going for it. Brave Sword Plus. Oh, I gotta get one more Woot Steel. I don't have any Woot Steel, do I? Can't get it. I'll have to see if one of the other merchants does. That's awesome. Alright. We're going to explore. Hey, gentleman new, how's it going? I walk out the door and I go into a social link. Quests all over the place. Supply run. We need more resources around here. Please help. Something is terrorizing the fish in the pond. Are there any fishing savants who can help me investigate? In need of capable fighters willing to hunt down deserters in Fodlan's Locket. Need assistance dealing with pirates along the coast of Srang region. Seeking a piece of history to start my collection. Wanted lots of lovely flowers. Any type or size is fine. Yes, I'm curious as to how Marianne's doing.
Dear Goddess, I ask for guidance.
Sup, Marianne? Got some sleep, I see.
Professor, you're always watching over
Less
me.
easy to startle, too.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone.
There is a subtle age up in her voice.
Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for? Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more.
Oh, did you grow out of that? Awesome!
In truth, I was begging the goddess to...
Dear Goddess, Byleth appears. I mean, fair. Oh, it just hit me what she was saying. Oh, jeez.
That was my daily prayer.
Oh, Marianne.
But now I fear the idea of dying and being left alone.
Oh, wow. Oh, this poor girl.
I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me.
I didn't realize it was that bad for her. Oh, God.
I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
Wow. Glad I could help, I guess. I don't know what to say as a real person watching this fictional thing address me.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
Look to the future together.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Wow, I didn't realize she was suicidal. Holy shit. Oh, that poor girl. Oh my God. Holy shit. I've got booby traps littered all over this place for me. Oh, I can go to that special room now. Interesting. Okay, well, we got some exploring to do. The dude's room, is he even still here? I don't think he is. This place doesn't look very wrecked at all. Oh, right, nothing happens in these rooms for the rest of the game. I forgot. Bernie, are you still hiding in there? Bernie.
At last, I returned to my domain. My lonely paradise. My realm of exquisite
All right, fair enough.
Huh? Professor? Is that
Sure is.
You? You didn't hear that.
Sure did.
Did you? Oh, forget you heard anything!
Advanced drills. Advanced drills. Okay. And I can still hand out the lost items. Garrigmark Monastery is massive. The part I explore is basically the most central area. Fair enough. Oh, hey, there is something under construction. Julie. No one's in the second floor dorm. Alright, let's see how this has grown over the last few years. Okay, so what are advanced drills? I don't want to spend a point on it unless I have to. Or before I know what it is, I should say. Lord Salat seeds, red flower seeds, blue and purple flower. I don't need those. It's faculty training, but from your students. Okay. Interesting. Alright, Hilda, what's up?
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. I wonder if you've got a hidden headstrong side. You must be hiding it.
Thanks.
Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
There's a requested resource and deliver them. Dried veggies, Ermit Gobi. Gathering flowers is find some flowers and give them to Hilda as a gift. Gladiolus. Flowers used as an offering for those who died in war. The flowers are colorful, but the leaves are sharp as blades.
Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart. I'm pretty headstrong.
Spear and axe. I found the flowers. Why can't I give them to you?
I'm pretty headstrong.
Alright, well, I guess that'll have to be another day then. Oh, as a gift. Okay.
I'm pretty headstrong.
I must not have read that properly.
You're sweet, thanks. Thanks so much.
Claude says that flowers on a grave are as much for the living as they are for the dead. If the dead don't look so solemn, then neither will we. That's Claude for you. Always trying to brighten things up a little. Morpheus Magic Core. Okay, let's see. What have you got? Alliance Magic Core. Morpheus Magic Core. Extra Charm. Oh, magic that affects a wide area. That seems useful. Yeah, let's level that up a bit. See what I get out of it. Later, New. Thanks for coming by. Dorothea. You're looking good.
Professor, oh my. It's so
Went on
good
to become that singer again, didn't you?
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
More insect larvae. I must fulfill my promise.
I've given up on ever seeing you again. Where have you been hiding?
I don't know, man. Bottom of a ravine?
Now that we're reunited in the land of the living, I must fulfill my promise. That's right. I promised the captain I'd protect you in his stead, and now I'll make good on my word.
Not for nothing, but kind of passed on that 5 years ago, man. You should probably keep on. Oh my God, is the gatekeeper still here? I suppose he is a knight of Saros.
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I
Good.
promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop.
Good on you, man. Onions and turnips. What was I looking for from these guys?
Come again.
Hello there.
I can buy black sand steel, but not the other
Soon, please.
that I want. Arcane crystal? Earthworm. I want to start a collection that chronicles the history of Fodlan, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on anything significant. Honestly, it might be easier to excavate an artifact rather than trying to find one for sale. Caledonian crayfish. To the stables! Whoops. Raph!
Professor. Hey, Professor. I think you've been working too much lately. The battle's gonna keep going with or without you, but you're the one doing the most out there. It's real impressive how you can focus on giving orders and fighting. I don't think I could do both in the same battle. I see you running all over the place, even after the battle's over. I just don't want you to wear yourself out.
He's got a subtle age up in his voice, too.
You gotta take a break when you can. Even when you're feeling fine, it could suddenly hit you. No offense, Professor, but don't you think some folks might be taking
What?
advantage of you?
Me? Never.
Claude keeps asking you to do things, but you never say no. Like when you gave that speech to the troops. That didn't seem like something you wanted to do. I know you gotta follow orders on the battlefield, but you shouldn't have to do things off the battlefield if you don't wanna. What do you mean? Like studying? Sure, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but that was to keep my little sis fed.
And I've got good reason to give speeches that I don't want to give.
The same, huh? I think I get what you mean. You do things you don't want to do for the sake of everyone else. That's real noble of you, Professor. I guess I can't get in your way if you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay then. I'm gonna keep trying to do my best. But now, I'm gonna do it.
Aw, thank you, Raph.
My little sis is important to me. But you're real important too. I always work hard for the people who matter to me. And having more of them in my life just means I gotta work even harder. What do you think?
Hell yeah.
Really? I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Oh yeah, you're older than me now, aren't you?
We gotta keep working hard together then. At least until this war's over. I'll work to make sure you don't collapse from exhaustion. You got nothing to worry about, Professor. I've been training non-stop. I got your back, no matter what.
You know what? I'm gonna watch some supports and then do the rest of my supports. So let's watch some supports now. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of the interpersonal supports and then do mine manually as I go. Claude and Lawrence.
The earth nurtures the trees, and the trees bear fruit. It's the earth itself that gives
Oh, hey.
us all life.
Yeah, I forgot you're a pagan.
Oh, Fodlan, land of plenty, bless us with the gift
You
of
really got
riches.
into it, huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's just you, Lawrence.
I was disturbed by your ridiculous blather. Must you recite it quite so loudly? And can you even call that nonsense poetry when it is utterly ignorant of
It's called
rhyme and
praying,
meter?
Lawrence. Calm down.
Ouch! You don't hold back, do you? I didn't know you were so particular about poetry. Ha! Maybe you have a secret poetry collection of your own hidden somewhere.
He's just gonna say, yes, of course I do.
That's absurd. Where did you hear that? And just what was that poem about? It seemed to me that you were praising the land. But is it not the goddess who nurtures the land? Should your praise not go to
Didn't
her
realize you were
instead?
devout.
Of course you zero in on that detail. You really are a Fodlan noble through and through.
Certainly. Aren't you?
I'm not quite the same, no. Though noble blood flows within me, it can't change who I am at heart.
Pardon? I think you had best clarify.
Listen, Lawrence, you had ambitions of becoming the Alliance's ruler, didn't you? Would you like to try that for real? If you really want it, I wouldn't mind giving up my position.
What's this all of a sudden? That is not an offer to be made in jest.
I'm not joking around. I've been thinking it.
Really?
I originally thought you were like a fox drawn in by the deer of the Alliance. But I was wrong. You're no thoughtless predator. You're trying to properly train the deer around you. Isn't that right?
That is my intention. But the ambition is insufficient. To rule well, a certain temperament is required. When we first met, I mistrusted you a great deal, and on my father's advice, I observed you closely. That is why I can say this for certain. You possess the qualities necessary.
Oh, wow. There's some growth right there. Also, his low-res armor texture is really bothering me.
A compliment from you? That's about as rare as a deer standing on its hind legs and doing a jig.
Merely a statement of fact. One that is quite relevant to the future of the Alliance.
The future of the Alliance, huh? You really are devoted to your cause.
Depending on your actions, I may yet see fit to seize your position for myself. Bear that in mind.
I welcome the idea. It means I can feel safe vanishing whenever I see fit.
Vanishing? Do not tell me you intend to die in this conflict. You cannot shape the future if you do not live to see it.
Ha! First you compliment me, and now you're worrying about me? What have you done with the real Lawrence? No, I'm not going to die. I'm tougher than I look. Besides, this war isn't just for the Alliance anymore. It's going to decide the fate of all Fodlan. It would be cruel to leave you with the burden of uniting all of Fodlan by yourself, don't you think?
Burden, please. If there were none other suitable, I would gladly become a king. Or even an emperor.
Well, well. I guess I shouldn't take Lawrence of the famous House Gloucester so lightly. Really, though. Don't you go dying on me either, Lawrence. We're going to need men like you in the age to come.
The same to you.
Man, mutual respect for between grown adults. What's this world coming to?
A world without you would be ever so dull.
Also, before I do anything else, I'm going to teleport back to my personal quarters. And make sure everybody has their proper costumes on. Because I like it. C supports are like, I hate you, so the A supports can be like, I mutually respect you. Yeah. Ow, excuse me. What the hell is that outfit? Holy shit. I think I hate it. I hate that a lot. Oh my god, I hate that. I like the hair cloak she's got going on. Interesting fashion choice. Iggy's post-time skip outfit is very good, yeah. It's gonna be weird seeing her not in the massive armor. I kinda like the armored look, but I want to have them all be in their post-time skip costumes. I like the floofy hair more. Not gonna lie. Alright, Felix. I like the color scheme. Really? Sylvain's just in proper armor all the time, huh? You still look like you're 14. There is definitely something up with you and your age. I'm pretty sure you're very, very old. I actually do like her class outfit. Which apparently comes with padding? The hell are you doing, character designers? Oh, it's a fun costume, but no, we're going with your proper costume. Right, she's wearing the panties of justice, I forgot. Good character designs in this game. Can't believe he's a bowman. That's weird. Alright, now that we've got all that, let's watch some more supports. Claude and Hilda's A.
I feel like I'm drowning in responsibility.
Welcome to adulthood.
Claude, take my mind off it all. Regale me with another of your weird childhood stories.
Okay, then. How about an old story from a foreign land that my dad told me when I was a kid? Once upon a time, there was a white camel that got separated from his herd.
I'm so happy for that white camel. I really thought he
Aw.
would die.
Was that story really worth bawling your eyes out over?
It was wonderful. Don't you know how moving that story
Apparently he's a hell of a storyteller.
You know, I never thought much of it until today. But seeing you bawling like that, I do appreciate it a little more now.
I do ship it, I think. I have two Claude ships. I have Claude Hilda and Claude Petra.
What's that mean?
Well, you're always fake crying, aren't you? Getting all misty-eyed to make people think you're a delicate flower?
What? You're awful. I only cried.
Sure, Hilda. We'll go with that.
Claim what you like, but I can spot real tears from fake tears any day of the week. Fess up.
If you understand me so well, maybe it's because you're not.
Probably, yeah.
How's that?
When you smile or laugh, it's not sincere. I can tell. I've only seen you genuinely smile a handful of times. Like when you're talking to the professor.
Wow, good one, Hilda. You hit me right in the gut. I guess you're right. I'm not so different from you in that way. But how did you come to realize that? Have you been watching me that closely?
I'm afraid so. My eyes seem to wander toward you.
Oh ho! Oh ho! We are getting into this ship.
Hold on. Forget I said that.
You totally said that, Hilda. There's no taking it back. Manuela's philosophy on the top. What's the point in concealing cleavage if I'm not going to exaggerate a bit? I suppose.
Nope, no can do. Forgetting isn't something this crafty brain of mine is capable of. Besides, my eyes have a tendency to wander.
Oh my god!
Too. How else do you think I found
It's
that
canon!
cry?
Huh?
He means he gets lost in your face, Hilda.
Say, Hilda, once everything's settled down,
Oh my god!
parents.
It's canon!
I mean, don't get the wrong idea. You just seemed interested.
It's canon!
Besides, you opened up to me quite a bit, but I still haven't let you in on my own secrets. If you meet my parents, I think you'll understand, though it might come as a bit of a surprise.
Your family? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious.
Well then, if neither of us changes our minds before the opportunity presents itself, let's agree to go visit my home together.
Although, if it's a long journey, my brother might not be too happy.
I mean, he's not going to be too happy about you running off with the leader of all the Lester Alliance. Well, maybe he would be happy about that.
True, that might be a tough nut to crack. As tough as Fodlan's locket.
You guys go farther than that for flowers. What are you talking about? It's canon! I ship it! Excuse me. Alright, let's see Petra's.
Hey Petra, are you there?
Oh, shit!
Yes. What is your need?
Oh, I didn't actually think you'd be here.
You think I am not here, but you were calling for me.
It seemed best to call out as soon as I arrived. I can never tell when you're here. And it would be good for my heart if you just
I mean,
dropped in from out of
talk about what it did to my heart.
When I was arriving, I called out for Claude, too. I was thinking it would give me joy if you were here.
Damn it, I have 2 Claude ships!
Is that a fact? I'm honored. Anyway, I see you beat me here today. Say, Petra, wouldn't it be great if, no matter how bad the war gets, at least this place stayed peaceful?
Yes, I think so. I like this tree. It gives me calmness.
I like this tree too. It feels like it's always welcoming and reliable.
But when the war has ended, I must be leaving this tree. I must be returning to Bridget. Claude, my grandfather has been saying I must be...
Oh my god! She's into him too!
Whoa, where did that come from? You slob.
Claude has 2 hands!
Searching for a suitor all this time?
Welcome to A Supports Every Ship is Canon Ship. Oh my god.
If Fodlin and Bridget become bound by marriage, it will give my grandfather great joy.
Well, you are a princess, so it makes sense that you have obligations.
I am not having an obligation. I will only be marrying if I find a good person.
So you just need to find a man who meets your expectations. That could be tricky.
No, I will be finding one. It will not be a problem.
Oh? And who's the lucky fellow?
It is my secret. I will not be telling you yet.
Oh my god, it is canon
I
shipping.
see. Do you think he can give you the kind of future you deserve?
I am not knowing about the future. But my perfection, my perfect husband could be him. And if he gives refusal, I will be tied up and dragging him home.
Tie up? Well, I'm sure the lucky man will learn to accept his fate one way or another. Besides, I doubt any man would reject a proposal from a catch like you.
2 hands Claude. Oh my god, he's... Oh, I love it. Okay, Claude's just with me. Oh, god. Damn. Alright, Lawrence. You and Hilda.
Lawrence, look!
What is it, Hilda? Ah, a letter. From your brother?
That's right. Though part of me thinks it's some stranger imitating my brother's handwriting. He's never given me...
Those are some hefty earrings you got on, Hilda.
Hilda, you've learnt the value of persistence. You're really maturing, stuff like that. Usually his letters are like, I'm worried about you, and stop being so lazy.
Since I have fought by your side, I can assure you that his praise is genuine and entirely deserved.
I've written about fighting in plenty of letters. Why is he so gushy this time around?
I would venture to guess that your depictions of battle are more passionate than before. It's no surprise that such authenticity would resonate with a veteran warrior like your brother.
If that's true, I have you to thank. You've inspired me to throw myself
Finally.
into battle.
Excuse me.
Does everyone think I'm a tough warrior now? I don't want to be stuck with their high expectations.
Would that be so terrible? You are gifted, you know. Not to say that your lackadaisical nature has failed to endear itself to me.
I'll choose to take that as a compliment.
Speaking of letters, did you keep your promise? Did you, mention me?
I did. I told my brother all about you. I said you were a uniquely gifted leader who could inspire people to be their best selves. And I said that you'll be a real asset to the Alliance. I also told him how I wished you could join our family. He responded that he'd be honored to
Really?
Truly? Oh, to have such a valiant brother would be beyond my wildest...
Not the part of her sentence that you should be focusing on, dude.
Lawrence? You know what I mean about you joining our family.
Apparently he doesn't.
I believe I do. And I confess, if I am correct, that the same thought has preoccupied me.
Is this just going to be one giant polyblob? Like the whole golden deer?
But you must forgive me. Now is not the time. Before we can consider our own future, we must first end this war. We must secure...
You went with
peace in
Claude.
the world.
Wait, you can actually canonize certain ships? Or are you just saying you like Claude Flane?
attain a peaceful world, then what? Come on! Just say it.
As much as I'd like to grant that request, I cannot. This is something that will deeply affect our lives.
Polyblob Golden Deer. Oh, you like Claude Flame.
It must be said at the proper time and place, with the most artfully chosen words, and the perfect offering. I am Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, after all.
I'm not usually one for waiting around, but maybe I'll make an exception in his case.
Everyone's into everyone else. I was not expecting this out of the A ranks. Oh god, Leonie's are going to be interesting. Wait, I've seen Raph's S? I guess I'll figure that out in a minute. Raph and Shamir.
What's wrong with you?
Shamir! How long have you been there?
Too long. You're blocking my way.
Wait! There's something I wanted to ask you.
Ask? Just make it quick.
The very end of the game, characters get ending text, and some characters' endings will be combined based on the strongest support bond values. Be combined with unique text with, huh.
Well, you see, whenever I go into battle, the enemy seems to find me right away. I'm an easy target. But I want to be able to move around the battlefield without being noticed, like you do. So what do you think?
No.
Would it be possible?
Do you think you're being noticed because of your size?
Of course. I'm pretty hard to miss, you know. I thought that was obvious.
Wrong. It's not your size, it's your presence. It's strong. Almost unbearably so.
My presence. Is that something I can change?
With practice. Maybe. Let me ask you, have you ever felt my presence?
Now that I think about it, I haven't. That must be why I didn't notice you earlier. But how can I do that? Will you teach me? Please? Please?
Fine. There's a breathing technique that masks your presence. When you breathe, are you continuously inhaling then exhaling?
Well, of course. That's the best way I know how. I'd explode if I only breathed in.
Right. To minimize your presence, breathe in, then out again. In through the nose, then gently out through the mouth.
I'm trying this as she speaks.
In, out, out. That's it? I can definitely do that.
Of course, the weird thing of it is I can't breathe through my nose, so it's not working very well.
Breathe less. Keep it to the absolute minimum.
I don't know the minimum.
It'll take some practice.
Sure. I'll keep trying. In, out, out is trickier than it sounds.
Alright, Iggy. Ignatz and Leonie Part 1.
Ah, Leonie. Off to train?
Already done. What about you? Off to draw?
No, I'm on my way back. I was thinking of adding a little color to my latest piece, so...
Just breathed in your nose and the air whistled loudly.
Come to think of it, I've still never seen your work. Here, let me take a peek.
It doesn't work like that. You have to let me know in advance. I need time to prepare.
Oh, lighten up. Wow, look at all that paper. Are these all drawings? What should I look at first?
Wherever we travel, I try to capture the feeling and character of the landscape. I guess they've all kind of piled up. Each place is unique. Not just the geography, but also the clothing and architecture and so on. Everywhere has its own design sensibilities.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be only one way to do stuff like engraving, but it actually varies a lot.
Just within the Alliance, the styles are quite different between the North and South. And the Empire...
Watch out, Leonie, he's been doing work for furries lately.
Oh, here's a landscape.
God.
What a bright blue sky. You really make it seem alive.
The blue of the sky changes with the season too. In the summer, it's darker, and yet in the winter, it's almost luminous. And, of course, the landscape below affects the sky's appearance by virtue of contrast. It's hard to get the color just right, so I spend a lot of time experimenting with pigments and... Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Nah, she'll love it if you talk about things you're passionate about. Come on, man.
Listen, Ignatz, you need to
Aw.
become a painter.
Huh?
Don't say it's not useful. Your talent moves people. Someday, I'm sure your art will save someone's life.
Oh no, I wouldn't go nearly that far.
Remember that girl you told me about? You made her so happy, and you were only just starting out. Think about what you could do now that you've had so much practice. This is your calling.
You think so?
Yeah. It's something you can do that no one else can. I envy you. I wish I had a gift like that. So stop apologizing for your talent and just do it.
Thank you, Leonie. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to think about.
Good speech, Leonie. Okay, so that's everyone. That's everyone who can talk to each other. Really? I gotta work on some. I gotta work on some of these golden deer together. I've got all their bees, but well, now that I'm not trying to recruit any more people, I've got the space to work. Alright, let's get back to wandering the campus. Where was I? Lawrence.
Professor, I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval to do so. There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle. We will not be friends, but I will cooperate with him as much as is necessary.
Really? Because you seem pretty friendly in your A rank. Soldiers stationed at Fodlan's Lock had abandoned their posts. They weren't what you'd call upstanding folks. It would be a real headache for us if they became bandits and started wreaking havoc on towns. Recently, pirates have been raiding coastal towns in the Sreng region. People say that they're attacking innocent civilians and sinking merchant ships. Think you can do something about that? He can't let people know he likes Claude. I suppose that's fair enough. Raph.
Fighting alongside you and everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping.
Oh yeah, she grew into that pretty well.
I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
Iggy.
How incredible. What a striking color. Ah, Professor, look at this stone. Such a brilliant blue. You don't normally find stones.
Ignatz, this is a raw sapphire.
I ought to grind it down. I wonder if it was...
Ignatz, this is a raw sapphire.
To make pigment for my art. Good supplies don't come cheap. I prefer to make my own. Blue is especially expensive. How fortunate that I chanced upon this remarkable blueness. Oh, I'm sorry. There I go again, blathering on and on.
Yeah, but you're more confident about it now. I like that.
Oh, yes. But I know that I can get rather caught up in it and, enthusiastic. You know, Professor, No matter how impassioned I become about my art, you never hold it against me. One could argue that I'm better off preparing for our next battle.
Nah, do what you love, man. Lawrence told you. Do both.
Oh, Professor. Please don't say things like that. I gave up on my artistic dreams long ago. To support my family, I will be a knight.
Screw that.
No, I won't.
No, you're not.
I'll continue with my art as a hobby. I don't think I could ever give it up. When I see something beautiful, I can't suppress the urge to paint it.
All right, how many paintings of me do you have?
And if my art can bring happiness to even one person, that's good enough for me. Professor, I have a favor to ask. I'm painting a portrait right now. When it's finished, I'd like to give the piece to you. Would you take it? Perhaps it can bring you a little happiness. That will have made the effort well worth it. Oh, excellent! Is that a promise? Because I'm really going to put my heart in it.
It's almost hilarious how stark the impression Lawrence first gives is versus the actual Lawrence. Yeah, right? He really grew on me.
That is, I'm going to enjoy partaking in this casual hobby.
Shut up, man. You're going to love it. You're going to love every second of it. You're going to pour your heart into it, and that's that. The fish seems skittish lately. It's said that every 5 years, in the wake of a storm, a mystery fish appears and eats up all of the other fish in the pond. They call it the Big One. I thought that was just a legend, though. Alright, let's do a little fishing. Just a little, though. Did I get it? That was purple. Fodlandy. Challenging to ensnare, this ancient fish has swum in the waters of Fodland for countless generations.
You've done me a great service.
You got rid of the big one. Now the other fish can rest easy. Assuming fish rest. Anyway, nice work. Alright, where to next?
Let's see.
Claude. What's up, Claude?
Oh, hey there. What are you doing up at this hour?
It's the middle of the day, Claude.
Brain's just busy. Thoughts keep going around and around in there, and meanwhile my eyes are
I've been there recently.
At times like this, I like to gaze up at the stars to clear my head. Looking up at the big starry sky makes my dreams feel small, which makes it feel like I can actually make them
That's a
come
good
true.
way of putting it.
I didn't believe in gods when I was a kid. Maybe that's because the night sky took their place for me. Hey, Teach. Will you talk
Sure.
to me a while? I bet you figured this out, but I wasn't born in Fodlan. Where I come from, the people of Fodlan are looked down on as cowards. Technically, that cowardice runs in my veins. On my
She was
mother's
brave
side,
enough to run off and get married.
That's why the people who were around me when I was growing up thought of me as an outsider. But I don't believe the people of Fodlan are cowards. That kind of perspective is just based on ignorance. The person from Fodlan who I know best is my mother. She fell in love with a man from the wrong side of the border and had the guts to leave home to pursue that love. I always threw that in the faces of anyone who tried to make a fool of me. My mother is proof the people of Fodlan aren't all cowards. Just saying that doesn't achieve anything, though. I need to destroy the prejudices that have taken root in my homeland. That's why I came here, to see Fodlan with my own eyes. I thought I might be able to find a new perspective that could help me change things. And what did I find? That the people here view anyone who's an outsider as a beast.
We saw Claude's A ranks with... Oh wait, after Raf Shamir. I can't remember what we watched post that. We've watched Ignaz's A rank, and now we're watching Claude's.
I was shocked. Even though our cultures and beliefs are completely different, our two lands have that much in common. That's when I realized the only way to change things is to bring the whole world together and start anew. That's the dream I've been working towards since I first entered the Officers Academy.
Big dream. I like it.
To unify the Alliance, and then all of Fodlan, and to bring a new set of values to this new land of mine. After that, I'd expand that vision to the rest of the world, break down the walls, and let a new perspective come rushing in. Start all over. Do you think that's just a crazy pipe dream, or a brilliant ambition? Not too long ago, I would have said it was too much for me to accomplish on my own. But that's not how I feel anymore. And that's because I have you on my side now. Lately, I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I wouldn't have made it this far without you. You and me, Teach. We can go anywhere. Do anything.
I kind of like them better as good buddies than I do as anything romantic.
I hope that you always walk in step with me. At least, until the day comes when we can look out at the peaceful world we've built. Together.
All right, let's see what's in here. Any items? Nope. Flame! Oh god, I'm trapped. Oh god, I'm trapped!
Professor, I am so glad you were unharmed.
Yeah, Claude supports with Violet feel like platonic friendship, like platonic besties.
No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every
Emotionally
step of the
open
way.
platonic besties, I should say.
Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
What do you teach? You teach faith. I should probably get some faith from you. I should probably get some faith from you. I'm going to get a little faith from you.
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land.
He still hasn't said where he's from. I'm guessing Elmira?
It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
What's up, Claude?
Teach. Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins. Now it's downright bustling. Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered. And even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken.
Not saying either, just wondering if I had an idea. Yeah, I think he's from Elmira.
And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army. You should go and talk to everyone if you can. there may be some who are still on the fence.
He's got some pretty world-spanning ambitions. It would be interesting if he was the villain of one of the other campaigns. Like, it'd be interesting if Edelgard was the villain in all 3 campaigns, but it would be something if you played the Black Eagles and she just turned on you. Don't answer that, by the way. I noticed someone's missing. Claude, Lawrence, Raph, Ignatz, Lysithea, Marianne, Hilda, Leonie. All the Golden Deer are here. There was... Marianne? No, I didn't get to recruit Marianne, did I? I didn't have time. Not Marianne, Mercedes. Okay. I am blanking on who outside of the Golden Deer I actually recruited. I know there were 3 from each class that I couldn't get and 3 that I did. So I'm missing somebody from the Blue Lions. Who was it? Might have been Mercedes. Imagine if nobody was missing and Adder was just fucking with me. I mean... Okay, so... I got Felix, I got Sylvain. Who else did I recruit? I recruited somebody else from the Lions. They were my first recruit after Bird. Ash! Ash is gone! Interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. I only recruited girls from Bleagles and only boys from Lions. Huh. I didn't realize that. Lawrence.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any...
It's been 5 years and they're still pouring in, Lawrence. Haven't you? Should I be worried?
Do you find it concerning that I've ceased making advances?
Have you made advances toward the men, or...?
I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope
it's been 5 years. Have you really focused so much on a conversation from 5 years ago?
Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my
Good.
conduct. Not the phrasing I choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance, it was arrogant and rude to invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis.
That's a ways back.
That was my belief at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me.
Is it me? Are you crushing on me?
Don't you see? I'm referring to you. You may wield the power of a crest. You are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of...
It is the only thing we supported about, that's true.
Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
It's definitely something to be ashamed of. I don't like either of these answers.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gain...
There's a Lauren support that will make no sense after this support. Yeah, I figured it was going to be a problem with the ones that I hadn't gotten yet.
I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I, at least, find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do. For I am none other than the handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Fair enough. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. I'm gonna check and see. You'll have to wait until after the war ends. I can't rewatch them? I thought you were supposed to be able to rewatch them. I was going to see what happened if I selected the S, but oh well. Can't do Hilda's or Lysithia's yet. Handsome and talented and humble. Most but not all C's and B's make the most sense pre-skip, and the A's generally work best post-skip. Oh, you can... Yeah, but the S is glowing. Is why I wanted to check on it. Oh, puppy. Yeah, I know they're different. I was trying to experiment, is what I'm saying.
In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
You've got opinions.
During the Millennium Festival, the leaders of all territories were supposed to gather together and pledge perpetual peace. But now that hope has been dashed, thanks to the Emperor.
She was probably hoping to wrap it up by now and have some kind of treaty signing on the... or some kind of surrender signing on the Millennium Festival, but not happening.
The kingdom is also vastly different than before. I guess we'll never return to the world as it was 5 years ago.
Right.
Hey, I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon. But I might change my mind.
Well, thank you.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do.
I'm blanking on Acheron. I recognize the name, but I'm blanking on who it was. Because again, I said it last stream, there's such a volume of stuff.
No know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue.
When I do my inevitable New Game Plus as another house, it'll be Lawrence Paralog. That guy. Right.
Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Alright, we're going to do all the first floor stuff first, then we'll go upstairs, check out the second floor, and then the third. Leone!
Professor. Hey, Professor. Can we talk? I feel terrible about the last time...
Which was 5 years ago. You've been feeling bad ever since?
I was trying to apologize and just ended up losing my temper again. I'm really sorry. I figured you'd say that, but I still feel like an idiot. Somehow, I just have a hard time keeping my feelings in check around you. And I think if I don't just tell you what I'm thinking, we'll never be able to have a normal conversation. So, let me clear...
I love you.
I want us to, engage.
To get engaged?
Yeah, wait, what? No!
In a duel? What?
I know it's a sudden thing to ask, but I'm not going to feel settled until I know where I stand. Would you do that for me? Good. Don't hold back, okay? I want to see you at your absolute best. Phew. You got me. I'm completely outmatched. Maybe. But you were definitely stronger. Honestly, that's what I needed to see. You're a true successor to Captain Gerald's style of swordplay. I almost felt like you were him. I thought I was competing with you. But that's as pointless as competing against him would have been. So instead of that, I'm going to focus on keeping the promise I made to him. Captain Gerald said that if anything should happen to him, I'd have to support you in his place.
He told you that? Nice. Good for you, Leone.
He didn't sound serious at the time, but it was right before he... You know, before we lost him. So, I've decided. I'd like to do just what he said. I know I'm not as strong as I need to be, but I swear to you, I'll train until I am. What do you say? Can I call you my employer?
Hell yes.
Yes, it's official. I'll protect you no matter what.
I'm the heir of House Gautier, and I'm fighting alongside a bunch of Alliance people? I can just imagine my father's face contorted in anger, and the delightful words he must have used to describe me.
I mean, all in, right?
I don't know how staying and fighting for Fargus would have helped. Sorry, Professor. I don't regret my decisions. I'm just thinking out loud. And I'm hoping I haven't made a big mistake.
No mistake, man. Right here with you. I mean, we've only got like an A support, C support, but still. Well, we're going to get to the next professor level today, I think.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom and Alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side.
Optimistic?
With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
What do you teach? Flying axe and bow. I've got lost items from 5 years ago. That's going to be hilarious to give to people.
It's not just for my village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you. Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor. And count on me to...
Hell yeah.
A country with no king has no future. That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down. You'll understand soon enough.
Ominous. There's a sword tournament this month. Face off against the Swords of Seros. Silver Sword Plus. I like it. Yeah, Petra, why not? Oh, geez, this is not going to go well.
Each battle a victory.
Wow, against level 22 and level 23?
Witness frigid pride.
Hilda can handle it if Petra can't, that's right. I keep forgetting to enter Hilda in these things.
Each battle a victory.
Oh, Jesus.
Witness frigid pride.
So those levels I gained off screen. Those levels I gained off screen. Words. How do I words? Words, streamer. Use your words. What were the stat ups for them? Is it random or is it fixed? Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. This is not going to work. Never mind. Good crit, Petra. Right when you needed it.
I fight for justice's name.
Might 5, might 6. Might 8, might 12. Right. We're going to store that. Silver Sword Plus. Take that. I have a support that I'm missing. Oh, right. It's the one with Bernie that I haven't seen. Where the hell did I leave the door? There it is.
Hey, you.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased. To think that a glorious cathedral with 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. While I still remember.
Hell yeah. Absolutely you should.
Really?
Looks like it's pretty good shape to me. Casual Wyvern Rider over there. Oh, no, there it is. There's a little damage. But, like...
Really?
The beautiful edifices and such are just fine. Do I have to reload this? Alright.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about.
No, she doesn't want to go back.
At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you.
You absolutely do.
The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come.
Where have you spent the last 5 years?
It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefield's just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
I have some independent work for you then. Oh, how's she going to react to this?
A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me. You're still not taking me seriously. I mean it. Promise me you won't do that
I feel
again.
the anxiety, Bernie. I get you.
Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they? Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own.
Got it.
Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world. No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? Oh, that's enough. I need some time.
Oh, stop teasing the poor girl. That's their A support? Oh.
Professor.
Bernie actually being capable of being stern about her boundaries instead of panicking and shouting when they're prodded. Right? What is this? It's gonna make some of these, gonna make some of the social links for her really weird when we look at the old ones. Read a note from the advice box. I appreciate ruined buildings. They symbolize that no home is permanent. Thought that's what she'd like.
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return to normal someday.
Oh, they did get in here. Oh, this place... Oh, geez, this place is coming down. Holy shit. Okay, I take it back. I was just looking at the front. I guess I should have been looking at the outside.
Even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still, I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
You teach faith, don't you? Let's get me up to C in faith. 1 point. Alright. You little... Cornerstone fragment. A fragment of stone that has existed since the monastery's foundation. It shows the wear of time.
Okay.
Alright. Time to head upstairs. The only damage the central monastery sustained was from siege weaponry.
Really?
Nobody's in the chapel. See if Seth left anything in here. Hey, the pointless underground guys are gone. I just noticed. Seth.
5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on, but please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Thank you. I know the battles ahead will be dire, but we will support you with all our strength.
They left Dad's room just the way it was. It does bother me that the rooms are still the shape they were in and haven't been changed since then. That's a little weird. Like, Dedue's not here.
Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail. I'll have to be content with observing you wherever you go, then. I cannot waste any opportunity.
My Professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5
Yeah,
years.
well, it was a hell of a nap.
Though I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way.
Alright, let's spend one. Let's spend one. Just to get it to see. Just to... no, I'll level it up in battle.
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
That goal is?
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
No books to find in here.
Hi.
That's Cyril. Sup, Cyril?
Let's see. I don't know
know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor.
It's Rhea's room. That's the room I haven't been able to go in. No, it's just a meeting room. Okay. Owl feather. It's just a meeting room. Okay. Well, let's go up to the 3rd floor. I guess maybe that's Rhea's room. Yep, that's Rhea's room, all right. No need for a war room without a war. I suppose that's fair. Alright, so we've talked to everyone. There's somebody in the marketplace I need to talk to.
Oh, good. Thanks.
All right, that should be everyone. Let's have some grub. All right. Supports do I want to work on? With me, all the golden deer are fine. Dorothea, Felix, Sylvain, Sedith, Flane, Hanneman, Manuela, Alois, Catherine, Shamir, and Cyril. Okay, let's see. Dorothea does have one with Felix. Let's see who can cook. Bernie and Manuela are the only ones left. I could cook with Manuela. I need to get hers up.
Mike? Right. I do so enjoy cutting up vegetables in preparation to cook. Oh.
Alright, Dorothea and Felix. Morale meals. Felix doesn't like it. Alright, Dorothea and Sylvain, Hanneman, Manuela, Bernie, Petra, Lawrence. Dorothea and Manuela actually sounds interesting. Or let's see if Leonie Sedith is here. Manuela doesn't like it. Damn it. Leonie and Sedith both dislike it. Dorothea and Manuela. Dorothea, not Manuela. Dorothea Flane. No Dorothea. No Dorothea. No Dorothea. Dorothea Manuela.
Look at how fancy the professor is, dining with 2 stars of the stage. You must be flattered, no?
We can't sing and dance our way through the meal, but do you like the opera, Professor?
Eh. Alright, Leone Sedith.
The flavor is nostalgic to me.
That
Alright, who do I want to work on? To Dorothea. Who does Petra have links with? Petra Ignatz. Yeah, let's do Petra Ignatz. Why not? Ignatz, no Petra. No Ignatz. No. Alright, I'm just going to do this.
I would be liking the...
This...
Alright, Claude Flane, maybe?
That smell.
This is nearly...
That's the... Is that the max professor level? Alright, let's see who actually likes this special. Lawrence, Lysithea, Marianne, Hilda, Bernadetta, and Aloise. Alright, Lawrence. Lawrence, Lysithea. Yeah, Lawrence, Lysithea. Why not? That is the max professor level. Oh well. Can't be an S+ professor.
I did not expect much from the dining hall. But
eating delicious food.
Alright, we got 2 supports. Awesome. Let's do Dorothea Manuela. Oh, we got 3. Got one with Flame. Dorothea Manuela.
Professor Manuela, it's been far too long since we've had a proper chat. Let's fix that right now. Too true, Dorothea. We hardly have a moment to spare here. But it's so nice to see you flourishing. It certainly brings back memories. You know, somehow you've gotten even prettier. The years have been kind to you.
Half your age plus 7, Manuela.
That's something like a rose telling a daisy it's pretty, but I appreciate the compliment all the same.
Oh, honey, if that's the case, I hope you'll work hard to never become a rose like me. Too many thorns.
Oh, stop it. You've accomplished a great deal. You should be proud.
That's a very nice sentiment, and I appreciate it. Thank you. So, I've been very curious. How did you end up enrolled at the academy anyway? I know you didn't have any family connections. How'd you do it?
Well, it did require pulling some noble
Of which she had hold of many.
But learning everything to pass the entrance exams, that was all me, and very hard. Especially while I was still singing for the opera. But I wanted the academy more than anything else.
Well, bravo, and well done. You've always had to find your own way in life, haven't you? I so wish you could rely on people more often.
Excuse me.
Still, though, you haven't said why you worked so hard to get into Garreg Mach to begin with.
Isn't it obvious? Because you were here.
Oh.
When you retired, it broke my heart. But it also woke me up. Seeing someone like you, who shines so brightly on the stage, give it all up and start a brand new life. It got me thinking about my own future, and what I wanted it to look like. As ever, I followed your lead.
Oh my. I don't know what to say.
Changed your life, Manuela.
I had also heard that the heirs to the Alliance, Empire, and the Kingdom were all enrolling as well. With such an exceptional crop of potential spouses, how could I go anywhere else?
And have you gotten what you were after? Your dreams, a future, and a good partner?
I'm sure I'll find my somebody someday, but I haven't found them.
They do have a paired ending. Interesting.
It's so nice to spend time with you again, Manuela. It's been too long.
Alright, Lawrence Lysithea. Maxing out.
Lysithea, it's no good for you to expose yourself to such...
Oh
strong
no,
sunlight.
he's super careful. He's excessively cautious with her now.
And a chill could steal upon you at any moment. You really ought to have warned
Lawrence, please.
You have been running yourself absolutely ragged. Would you please consider taking some rest?
Enough is enough. I am fully aware. Now, stop following me.
Oh, that's her young voice.
I'm only concerned for your health.
That's great and all, but I feel fine today, and I'm perfectly capable of caring for myself. I don't have time to take a rest. I'm overloaded with work, and I have less time than everyone else. I just want to do my own thing. Bring order to the Alliance, and put my parents' minds at ease.
No need to rush. How can you be so certain your lifespan is shortened anyway? I do not know who decided that, but consider me skeptical. If you are healthy now, and if you take proper care of yourself, you ought to live just as long as anyone else.
That's all well and good, but those vitamin-packed sweets you brought tasted weird.
He gave her vitamins. Aw.
If you want a healthy body, then you need to start with what you eat.
You have a point, but those health sweets are gross.
She's only 20, hasn't hit anime second puberty. I suppose I could have sworn her voice was a little deeper when we got into the first battle in the second half.
I sent for the finest in wholesome, healthy treats for you. I asked only for the very sweetest.
That was pretty nice of you. I'm sorry, Lawrence. Thank you for being so thoughtful.
Post-time skip Lysithea is younger than pre-time skip Mercedes.
Still, I don't need bushels and bushels of them. Gaining a ton of weight won't exactly lengthen my lifespan either. I mean, I like to be able to hang out with you as much as possible. And for as long as...
Aww.
Truly? Oh, I'm so glad. I feel the same. Even in an otherwise perfect future, I still cannot see a happy life for myself without
This
you.
conversation took a turn.
In fact, the more time we spend together, the more essential to me you become. So let us walk side by side toward a future.
Everyone's
together.
proposing to everyone else up in here.
Yikes! Keep it down, will you?
Why are you flustered? What is there to be embarrassed about? You know I will always care for you.
Okay, noted. Will you just calm down already?
You need not worry about a thing. I will look after you no matter what.
Lawrence, we've
comes.
talked about this.
After all, the future of Fodlan rests upon my shoulders, does it not?
I won't give up on myself either. Thanks for caring, Lawrence.
Lawrence, we've talked about this. Alright, me and Flane.
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not? You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago for me.
I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you. And I wish to express my gratitude, sincerely.
Not sure you've grown that much. I mean, she does still look 15.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am
I'm
still...
implying you're still 12.
I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things. Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle.
Okay, that's adorable.
You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
She's so proud of herself. How old are you again?
Who? Me? Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know. Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either. Come now. There is nothing to be gained from focusing so heavily
She's
on
definitely hiding how old she is. She is way, way older than she looks. Took all the way for AA support for Lawrence to start being romantic, and she isn't going to waste the opportunity.
Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you. I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her.
Where are you going with this? Oh, rude.
Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
You think we've met before?
No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably... Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself.
Sure.
Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
Support with Flame is now B. Where did I leave her anyway? She's... Yeah, okay, I thought so. I'm going to look through my lost items and see if there's anything of hers in there.
Yes.
No matter anything you...
Collects weapons history buff related to a knight, tales of chivalry, ghost stories, someone who likes to sing, adores sweets, making accessories, writing stories, battles enemies outdoors, skilled with a bow, frequently works outside, fond of art, afraid of ghosts, complicated love life, school of sorcery, interested in art. It'd be hilarious if nobody liked the princess doll and it was just there as a joke. Hard time cleaning, favors the bow, N bar, collecting coins, hates insect. Afraid of lightning, female noble. Takes care of their long hair. Foreign language, that's Petra's. Rare weapons, knows a lot about plants. Ties to Sreng. Oh yeah, that's Sylvain's. I got a thing for Sylvain. Knows about studying, cares for horses.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
A believer. Weird games. Works for a noble house, tactical mind. Alright, well, let's give this thing to Sylvain.
Professor, I'm the heir of House Gautier. I don't know. Sorry, Professor, and I'm hoping Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Yeah, why don't you tell me if I missed something of Flane's?
Sorry.
Well, I look through Sylvain's. History buff, also related to a knight. Tales of chivalry, likes ghost stories, sing, adores sweets, accessories, writing stories. Bow, works outside, fond of art. Afraid of ghosts, love life.
Oh, that's mine.
I should have known.
Thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Hard time cleaning, favors the bow. Bar. Collecting coins, hates insects, afraid of lightning. Female noble, takes care of the long hair. Alright, I've still got something of Flane's. Let's try to puzzle it out.
Professor, no matter anything you ask.
Collects weapons, history buff. Four Saints' deeds. This is related to a knight, tales of chivalry, ghost stories. Likes to sing, adores sweets? No. Accessories is Hilda's, writing stories. Battles enemies outdoors, skilled with a bow. Works outside, fond of art. Afraid of ghosts. School of sorcery. This isn't hers, is it? No. Interested in art. Loves dolls. I already tried that on her. Hard time cleaning is Marianne's. Favors the bow. Collection to N bar.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
Okay, so that first day took us 2 hours. Oh, my butt. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to have a few crackers just to fill my stomach. And then I'll be back and we'll move on with the month. Byleth's busy day. It's been a very busy day. Okay, so we're going to end this day. Oh, that's why it's open now. Oh, look at everybody. By the Byleth, did I notice the Garrick Mock music has changed? Yeah, it's changed a couple times by now. Oh, what group? Stable Duty, Clearing Rebel, Skywatch. Alert Stance is a flying skill, right? Excuse me. I kind of want to give that to Hilda. Who do I want Hilda's social link with? Could do Hilda Sedith, see what that's about. Oh yeah, Marianne, she still doesn't have her A with. You know what? Sure. Ash is missing. Interesting. I wonder how he's going to play into the plot. Okay, let's see. What rank of flying do you learn alert stats at? I can't remember. Get her up to A.
Could be useful.
Better results meaning more money in stones. Hey, Count Bob. You learn it at whatever... No, I don't want to stop. You learn it at whatever level Petra's at. Alright, Petra. B+. You learn it at B+. That's going to take a while, but... kind of mediocre level ups this time. Hilda needs horse, right. Forgot. Let's give her a little more... She's staying the class she is, so maybe... Screw it, I'll pump up her faith. Bernie, let's give you a little love. What are your goals, girl? Bow and horse. Oh yeah, I was gonna mount her, wasn't I? Phrasing. Scythia. She is good on the stats I want to use her for. Huh. I mean, I guess we'll get up to S+. Not with those crap teaching sessions, we won't. Three horses bows are good, movement is good, and extra range on bows, which bow knights get even more of than snipers, is good. I suppose that's a fair point.
You are giving... You're...
Alright, who next? Could drain some motivation out of Raph. Raph's got good fists. He's got good authority. He needs axes at A. So we'll do that.
Guess I need to know this.
Riven Lord needs sea lances, so Petra may want those. Well, late now. Let's change our goals then. Alright, Petra, what are your goals? Petra needs Lance to be a Falcon Knight too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll have her Lance and Authority now. Alright.
I gotta ask you something.
I had to leave my grandpa in charge of taking care of my little sis while I'm away. I was thinking I should send him something nice to say thanks. Any suggestions? A sturdy walking stick, I think.
That could work.
I know I don't stand out much, but I've been thinking about how to turn that weakness into a strength. It's good to move about the battlefield unnoticed. I'll need to brush up on my sword and bow skills, though. Yeah, sure. Alright, don't crap out on me now, game. This is a slow load.
I'm glad I get to work with you.
Of course, Marianne. You can always count on your old pal Hilda.
Thank you. I'll do my best. That was amazing, Hilda.
Something about you makes me want to put in effort. It's kind of weird.
I'm just not there yet.
Sword prowess. The Cotton Candy Duo. St. Seros Day is today. There will be a hymn recital in the cathedral. Yes, I'll participate. Now the question is, do we grind or do we do more social links?
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well, that adds some
I
color.
can all day to make all the bars fill up faster? I'll probably forget that by the end of the next week.
This experience is critical.
I don't appear to have any paralogs. I have a support link, though. Hey, they're maxed out.
Hilda? I wanted to thank you for helping me in the infirmary. I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always...
It's fascinating how big a part of Japanese culture tea is, that they inject it into everything, every game that comes out, practically. Even if it's not, even if it's like medieval Europe based stuff, it's interesting.
It's no trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say. I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel disoriented.
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Sure. You don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy you.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside. Don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually...
Okay, way to start out with something negative.
That's why I help you, because there are some things...
Wow, Hilda, okay.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to...
Like what, how to appear pathetic? Come on, Hilda.
Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne. That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering...
God damn it, Hilda.
But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things,
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, are you alright? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
I know, I'm sorry. Ow.
Good job, Marianne.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but how can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
Okay, I think we're gonna do a little grinding. Get ourselves back up to a place where we're comfortably dangerous. This is level 32. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna manage that right now. Rout the monsters in the chapel outskirts. With deserters. Skilled soldier says you should persuade them to join you. Monsters in the ruins. Alright. Yeah, I've got a couple quests I can clear out. apparently I won't be getting any more battle points. So I've still only got the 2, unless I had 3 and I just missed it. I had 3 and just missed it. Okay, cool. Alright, we've got Boyds. We've got 4 birds. Well, that'll be easy to deal with. Alright, let's figure out supports we want to use. Bernie's going to get some use in this battle. Let's adjunct Dorothea to her. Claude and Flane. Okay. Yeah, let's do Claude and Flane. Right, I can't. Claude only has so many... only has flyers now. Alright, can't do Claude Flane. Let's see... Petra. Can't do any of them. I suppose I could level up Cyril as a Wyvern Rider. Claude can be Flane's adjutant, but not the other way around. Yeah. Iggy. Oh, this is the Marianne, Hilda, Leonie, Petra. Iggy and Flane. And one more. Who's Leonie got support with? Could do Felix, Sylvain. Sedith, right, we want Sedith. Leonie's got a bunch outside the Golden Deer that I've gotten. Level 27 giant birds, this will be easy. Alright, yeah, I think that's good. So you said earlier that the game doesn't expect you to lose characters before a certain point, and has them act like they're just retreating. I assumed that certain point was the time skip, and now they have actual death animations and such, which I don't intend on seeing, but still.
I do this for all of us. Sorry, but this is war. Maybe this will help me keep steady.
Yeah, that's the thing? Okay, thought so. City is 31. Raph. Hilda needs leveling. But she can't reach.
At the ready.
Steady now.
I will prevail.
Welcome back. I'm a dancer and I have a mage with warp. Right.
I'll do my best.
Ooh, nice.
They can be literally anywhere on the map. It's still making the clumping noises for... I kind of like her in the armor better. I want them to use their actual costumes.
Let's make this quick.
Now we'll warp him.
Leave it to me.
My orders?
Nice. Nice. Good to not be taking near lethal damage every turn. No, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, damn it. All right, well we're gonna dance her up then.
You're too kind.
I could always pulse that. You're correct. I could do that. We got a lot of pulses. Stupid mistakes are what they're for. That's a good point. We're gonna Hilda and Bernie 1 kill off of this thing each.
I'll do my best.
Ooh, nice.
Is the dance animation different for each character? No, it's that same dance animation for everybody. So you can watch Raph do that.
I do this for all of us. Still here. I will prevail.
At the ready.
Claude is 31. Petra is 32. Raph's 31.
Steady now.
Oh, he doesn't have coin flip crit anymore. Damn. Oh well.
My orders?
Oh yeah, coin flip crit was Killing Edge, wasn't it?
Leave it to me.
That'll kill. What the hell? I'll do that. I'm going to have Lysithea warp somebody first.
Let's make this quick.
Right, she can only do it once per battle. Never mind. Oh, I should have tested out Petra's new weapon.
Gotta get stronger.
Right, we're maxing out Lysithea's class. Nice miss. Alright, let's see how this works. Hell yeah. $7.6 grand. Monsters on the road. Let's do it. Challenge with brave weapons is that while they do a boatload of damage, they eat through uses really quickly. Oh, do the gauntlets use 2 uses per attack? I didn't realize that. They do. Interesting. By the way, earlier, when I left to take my break, I clicked 60-second ad break to test it out. Did anybody see an ad? Okay, so just 4 birds again. Okay, well, that's easy. Okay, so the people who subbed did not, and Teddy, who was not subbed, did. Awesome. I can't break their armor. I do too much damage. Which is an ironic thing to say. I hate that it shuffles them. Leonie Sedith. Raph Flane. And Bernadetta Dorothea. Raph's bare fists, rusted weapons, and gambits. Yeah, he said bare, and you're not taking it back. Alright, how do I want to arrange these people? Gambits because they hit multiple spaces and don't double. Right, I keep forgetting they hit multiple spaces.
Let's make this quick. Shall we? I've got an idea.
Alright, let's see what happens to this guy. It did hit 2 spots.
I do this for all of us.
Let's shake things up.
My orders?
Oh, it knocked it backwards. Alright,
At the ready.
it's like 70% of why damage dealing gambits is to hit multiple spaces on a boss monster. I suppose that's fair. Not a bad level.
I'm that much closer to my goal.
Mithril.
Steady now. For the future of Fodlan.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Ah, he can't get quite close enough.
Leave it to me.
I will prevail.
Why does she does the Macarena?
What's my strategy?
Watch and learn.
Okay, so that one fight was just a pain in the dick then. This isn't... I'm not terribly under leveled at the moment. Ooh. I got it. Sends in the rest of her people instead of herself. Its armor is broken. Gained Mithril. Alright, so Hilda's 29. Bernie. Bernie gets the kill. Very in-character thing for Hilda, yeah. Mainline battles are also going to be harder than repeatable grinding fights. Yeah, true.
Maybe this'll help me keep steady.
We're going to be in Bernie Town for a while, I think.
Maybe it's better this way.
I've got another option.
Let's put it to...
Now's our chance.
If the grinding were harder than the challenges, you wouldn't be able to grind if I was having trouble. Fair. Take Dorothy into comment sometime. Her dialogue now is worth it.
There's still room for improvement.
I'll give it a try. There's a ×1. And Iggy. Or Lysithea. Nope, Lysithea can't reach. Ignatz. Kill for you.
Still alive. I want to do my part.
Oh, I should be using dance again.
Yeah! Ooh, nice! I feel a little...
Can we help? Let's get moving.
Gambit for you.
Incoming.
Good time for a secret scheme.
And Mithril. And that's level 33 for her.
For Bridget, I find...
Wild game times 5. Battle in the mountains. Rout the bandits in the mountains. Alright, well, we're going to try this. Let's see if this is scary. Oh, it's this. Oh, shit, swordsman. There are, like, one-shottable swordsmen, but swordsmen nonetheless. So she doesn't have to go upstairs. This is going to get Hilda some EXP that she needs. Alright, now to check the goddamn adjutants. Zenith on me, Dorothy on Ignat, Flane on Hilda. Bernie Dorothea. Leonie Sedith. And who? Hilda Flane? Does Hilda have one with Flane? She does not. Hilda's got one with Ignatz ready to go, though. Screw it. Hilda's Cyril.
My orders?
At least there's no bowman in this map, so the flyers don't have to worry.
How about a curtsy?
Hey, she broke 50 HP.
I'll keep pushing myself.
And Marianne needs a kill.
I'll do my best. Now there's a way forward.
Leave it to me. That's another one.
Send Claude out.
Shall we?
all of us.
Get a little EXP for Bernie, and then finish him off with Hilda.
You're making me work.
I should really put her back in the armor.
Don't get used to this.
That's more her costume than this regular look anyway.
Steady now.
Let's make this quick. It's done.
I will prevail.
What's my strategy?
Yeah, good luck with this.
It was a team effort. I still have a long way to go.
What's the level cap in this game?
Don't get used to this.
This still isn't good enough.
It's 99. Nice. I'm just gonna let them come to Hilda. Not over 9,000, this isn't this guy, yeah.
I won, didn't I?
We're not going to need more than like one person up here, but I'll bring everyone just in case. Boop.
No time to slow down. I'm not...
This success will... Sorry, but it's you or me.
Oh, that was a cool counterattack animation. That was really cool.
A fitting outcome. I'm that much closer to my goal.
They're all going after Claude. Ow.
Sorry, but I must.
Previous Fire Emblem games typically have only 2 tiers of classes, and each tier can go to 20, and you start at level 1 after you promote, so they typically had 40 levels. So Shining Force really is just a knockoff Fire Emblem then, because that's exactly how it worked there. There. Get me some Healy XP. Ow.
For Gerald.
I really liked Shining Force, at least the remake for the Game Boy Advance.
Be smart or I'm finished.
So it's no wonder I like Fire Emblem.
Fighting wears me out. I still have a long way to go.
This.
Arcane Crystal times 7. Not bad. Alright, I hate to say it, guys, but I'm really tired. Having a little bit of trouble keeping my eyes open, to be honest. I think I'm going to call the stream here. We will be streaming more tomorrow. I don't know what time, probably early afternoon. But I'm going to call it a stream today, and we'll pick this up tomorrow with a little more grinding and then working through the month. So, I will see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in. Have a nice night, everybody.